Hello, hello, and welcome to this message. This message, if you find this, it's meant to find you. This is before the portal opens, and I'm like, thought I was more prepared. The spirit's been so funny lately with the messages. So, no candle this time, I guess. And that's okay. I, uh, I'm feeling drawn just to pull the message. So I'm going to quickly pull the angel cards because I know that there's a message coming. I know that even when I first started trying to do this, it's so interesting because I had to like redo it. They were saying that there was no connection or that the connection was weak. And it kind of blew my mind because I was like, what? Why is my internet connection weak? So it didn't make sense to me. I'm gonna put the cards there for just a moment. Um, I think I'm gonna have to use a lighter this time. Oh my gosh. I don't normally use lighters. So I'm gonna set the intention with the lighter. Feels so weird. There. I just could not do the reading without the candle. It felt so weird. There's just some things you just, yeah. And I feel like that's part of this message. Um, I know that the last couple of weeks, I've been saying this like for all of 2025, that the energy has just been off the charts, everywhere off the charts. It's been an interesting year for sure. Let's put a little smudge here. And the last couple of weeks have been like really pushing people to the extreme. There's been a lot of readers, a lot of people that do energy, um, really struggling, going through it with a cold, something major has happened within our lives. And it is the level up for 2026, just so you know. Because 2024, oh my gosh, 2025. I went back to 2024. But 2024 was a year of openings, grand openings, like energetically wise. This has been coming for a couple of years. And then 2025 is a 9 year. And as we come into 2026, it is a 10 year, and it's a final and a beginning. So a lot of things are ending. You're getting pushed to your limits with people, places, things, yourself, habits, and that's going across the energetic board. That's happening to a lot of us, um, including myself. Uh, Everything has changed in my life dramatically, and I never thought it would in that kind of sense because I was like happy where I was at. There was only very few things I didn't like, which was I didn't have the quiet or the peace to do readings where I used to live. And here I have the most amazing quiet and peace. And I've done a lot of soul work, a lot of shadow work. And that's kind of where I've been. Um, if you see my reading the other day, then you know that the channel is finally picking up and doing its thing. I'm pretty emotional because I'm happy about it. The last 2 years, I've gotten the website up, the channel started going, and it drops, up, down. Um, and I'm so confident now that I know nothing is going to be in the way of the channel. Um, I've scheduled time for the next year. Uh, I know where my e-courses are going. Um, and I'm feeling the reason why I'm telling you this is that they're asking you to do the same. They're just saying, get things ready and organized because the manifestations are coming through and they need you to be the person that's already had the manifestation. I hope that makes sense. So, what it is they're asking you to be the person that you see and feel and think that you're going to be experiencing when that wish comes true. So, say you want to buy a home. How will you be once you have that home? What kind of actions would you take? How would you be? Would you be looking for do it yourself projects? Would you be looking for um, ways to improve that home? Because some people buy a home to invest and to sell to buy another home. And some people are looking for that perfect home. Some people are waiting for the market to change. And what I'm getting is first, see exactly what you want, that destination, and then take the steps backwards to now so that you know what steps to take forward. And to be that person knowing that that manifestation, that wish is coming true. It's like really important right now for you to understand that because you got to know where you're going to get there. You know what I mean? Like it if you're going out in your car or if you're going for a walk, you know your destination. You know where you want to go. And then everything else that happens, like on your walk, you see a bird, you run into a friend, you spot a great deal, whatever it is. That's the extra gravy of the journey. But the journey is what you want to do, right? So you want to get to the store, you make a plan, oh, what's the weather outside? What do I need to wear? You do that. That's just a small scale. Now do that with a dream. I want to buy a house. This is the house I want. Find the house that you want. Then look at what kind of money maybe you could put into it. Or what money do you need for this house? Maybe call a couple of banks, a couple of mortgage brokers. See what they say. Say, this is what I want. This is what I'm dreaming of. Can you help me? That's like if you don't know how to do that, right? Because I've done the same. Like when it came to look at success. They came out the other day. And you get trouble. They're saying like success is coming. They just really need you to focus on the success. And that even if something kind of like veers you off your path, it's just extra gravy, baby. It's just on the way. You make the decisions. That felt, yeah, in the near future, you make the decisions of your own life. What you believe is what you receive. That's Napoleon Hill. I learned that when I was 30. See, the situation's going to improve. That's what your angels are letting you know. So it's been like that time, but when you're going through a hard time, then you find out all kinds of stuff. You find out how you're built, you're made for that, like even if you didn't think you're strong enough, you made it through. You maybe learned about people. You maybe learned something new in your life. Maybe you learned to reach out for help because you've always done everything on your own. And this is what I'm getting. I'm just keep getting like, go for the dream. It might be like crazy chaotic right now, but continue to move forward because the angels are saying, look at their success. And in the near future, you're going to get that confirmation of success because the situation's improving. And it's going to continue to improve. And they're asking you to open yourself up to new ideas with this. Get you an angel number. I'm feeling close to the front. Right here. 67. Well done. You're on the right path at home and at work. Number 67. Well done. You're on the right path at home and work. I'm really getting, it's funny because I haven't had these out in a long time. It's a deck I started making years ago, and I do it every once in a while, like when I have dreams. So just to show you, this is just kind of like a personal deck. If you are on my social media, you might have seen these a couple of years ago. See, that's the Queen of Cups. But this one here, this stood out for me. And what I'm getting is you're going to see beauty. It's coming. Change your perspective, change your view, and you're going to see even more beauty, more flow in your life. And to trust that process. I'm still hearing 67, and the color green, it seems to be really important. But this card is all about psychic awareness, opening your eyes to different perspectives and seeing something new. See these little orange? Let me see this. Okay, this is a watercolor that I've done. And this is like little pieces of rice. It's flat, as you can see, right? But these were little pieces of rice that I felt called to do. And as you can see, there's like, hopefully you can see that. There's like a solid line around, and then in the middle, it's like a lighter color. And the reason why I brought that up is because Spirit like was really pulling me into this, is to say like, you have this solid boundary, and that all this goodness is within you, and all these little ideas that you have, and that they're all coming together. They're forming a path. They're forming something for you to see. And in that is your success, these new perspectives, these new outlooks, knowing that success is yours, that things are going to get better, and they're getting better within the next few weeks. In the very near future, do you see? Success, darling, success. In the near future, this situation will improve, and it will. You're only going up for here, creating a new reality. Remember, you're loved, you're guided, and you're protected. Please feel free to subscribe, like. It does help the channel. Readings will be every day. There's going to be angel messages every day now. Um, I am doing a portal opening here on the channel and a celebration because I am at 1100, and I think I'm actually at 1111 subscribers. I'm like very close to that. Um, so it's all signs from the universe. I hope you come in and celebrate. I'm going to. I have to be careful now with my giveaways because YouTube has changed their things. So I think I'm so like okay because I give away courses, and it's up to you to click that link. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm feeling the crystal course. Yes, I'm gonna be giving away the crystal course tomorrow. I will set it up. I will make sure that that link is in the description for tomorrow. Until then, you can feel free to check out some of my other courses. I think I'm going to put my Gumroad app down there. Some people have already purchased intuitive readings. Some people bought books. So I very much appreciate that. That helps me so much. Um, I too have dreams, but not going to get there right now. I will be sharing that very soon on the channel. And until then, set your wish. You ready for it? Of course, we had to have the candle because you're gonna make a wish every time, right? Remember, I'm gonna knock it out. The wish is carried. Lots of love. Lots of love.